Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness, the diversity, and the often surprising nature of living with the land. Our journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life. Beneath the surface of the land, roots trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with sunlight, create the diverse living systems of our planet. One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich in productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicines, and other elements essential to our lives.
Monkeys, Tanner? Oh, a gator. Oh, two. There's another one.
In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm.
Oh, look at the baby. Tanner, look at the baby. And the prairie dogs. I hear the dog. Remember you like the dog?
Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
Pest alert, Tanner. It says pest alert.
Welcome to our living laboratories, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future.
It's getting bright, huh?
The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like
So
papaya,
dragon fruit
bananas,
fruits.
cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world.
We're in the greenhouse
These are
section.
just a
Open your
few
eyes
of the
and look.
edible plants that have been an important source of
It's a
nutrition for
peanut butter
people living
tree.
in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in
Look
less
how
than
cute on this
ideal
side.
conditions.
Pineapples.
Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant
Tanner, look
has
at the
long been
jackfruit.
used to make flour for baking.
It's really big. There's a
One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world.
bananas. Oh, look how pretty that is. I want to make that in the backyard. Allspice. All the spices. There's a fruit I've never heard of. Monstera. Oh, they're making a grill. Fluted pumpkin. Oh, teeny tiny ones. Ooh, look at the hibiscus. That's what those bushes are right by in our hotel. They have big bushes like that. I'm gonna put some hibiscus bushes in our yard now. Bananas.
When we mention farming, you probably don't think of fish. But fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources.
You have a pumpkin in that one. Here's a hidden Mickey. That's a big shrimp.
While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world.
Cotton.
Did you see this one? It's just a giant Mickey.
Oh no, I didn't see that one. I'll see it on this side. I see what it is, but this view is sideways now. That's cute. big hidden Mickey. Apples.
These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides.
There's a
Another
9-pound
innovation at
lemon.
work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests, like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area.
That's a hidden Mickey, I think. Like that. It's that in the shape of a Mickey Mouse. Right there. From up top, you could tell.
Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase yields and better control diseases.
Oh,
These
mustard.
crops taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the Land every year.
Snake gourd. I don't see any on there. There's a little bitty one maybe? No, that opens up to a leaf. Cucumbers. What is chili right here? Tomato.
The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less. In our lab, Epcot scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects.
Tour.
The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants.
That's fun. They have those little teeny greenhouses. It says NASA on it. They're growing foods like in space. Instead of animals, you could have plants inside little terrariums all over.
Yeah.
I think that's the end. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this ride on Living with the Land in beautiful Epcot at Walt Disney World. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next ride.